Hello everyone, welcome to another class of yoga with Fabiola and Luna for now. We are based here in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. So let's get started. Today we're going to start standing up. So stand at the top of your mat with feet hip-width apart. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders back and down. Close your eyes gently and begin to take the deepest, slowest breath ever. Take your time, enjoy every part of it, and just as slowly enjoy an exhalation. Enjoy the pause in between breaths and do that one more time, very slowly. Feel the belly expand, the chest expands, the shoulders roll back. Hold it in for a few seconds maybe. Relax your face and begin to release it slowly. Relax your shoulders. And just feel the rhythm of the breath now, guys. You're not controlling it. You're simply enjoying the natural rhythm of it. Unclench your jaw, relax your forehead, your eyebrows. Let's bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Completely unclench your jaw. Make sure you're not collapsing to the left with your whole torso. The spine is long and straight. It's only the head that relaxes onto the left shoulder. Make sure you're not tensing the shoulders. Soften your facial expression as much as you comfortably can. And feel that relaxation begin to reach the right side of the neck. Layer by layer, that tension begins to transform, to vanish, as you simply allow it to be there. In slow motion, bring the head back to center. Pause there for a breath. Recenter yourself. Feel. Inhale slowly. Exhaling gently, the right ear towards the right shoulder. Find your comfortable stretch there, guys. Remember, you want to find your Goldilocks stretch, not too much, not too little. You want to be somewhat comfortable. And begin to release your face, the left side of the neck. Once again, make sure you're not collapsing. Lengthen the spine. Can you relax the grasp of your hands a bit more? Gently bring the head back to center. Take a breath there. Your next inhalation, reach the arms up, open the eyes. Begin to create more and more space in between each rib as you actually reach up towards the sky. Take another super deep, expansive breath here, and as you exhale, hinging from the hips, we gently go into a forward fold. Again, find your comfortable forward fold here. Begin to mix the comfort of that pose with deep, slow breaths. As you begin to maybe move your torso from side to side gently, move the hips from side to side. Relax your shoulders, your face. Now find center. Can you maybe straighten the legs a tiny bit more by a millimeter? Can you bring the belly closer to the thighs? Can you push the sitting bones up towards the sky and the crown of the head towards the ground? Take a deeper breath in. Fully relax your head. Bring both hands to the shins and inhale to a flat back, a halfway lift. Make sure you're still looking straight down, guys, not forwards. And again, take the tailbone away from the crown of the head, flattening the back as much as you can, rooting down the heels. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhaling, fold it forwards again, bend the knees quite a bit, allow the torso to rest heavily on the thighs. Crown of the head points straight down. Begin to straighten the legs little bit by little bit by little bit. Here, bring the arms behind your back and interlace your fingers. Straighten the arms towards the sky, away from you, coming closer and closer towards the ground. Again, make sure the neck is completely relaxed. Can you straighten the legs a little bit more? Bring the crown of the head closer to the ground, gently, with comfort. Remember to breathe. Relax your face, release the hands. Begin to come up very gently like a ragdoll. Take your time, again, enjoy it. Feel the breath rising you. Once your feet reach the top, try not to open your eyes. Don't fix your hair, don't fix your clothing. Breathe, feel. Take up more space with your body. Fully relax your facial expression. Take a deeper inhalation. Open the eyes. Reach the arms up. Bring the right arm underneath the left one until you find your eagle bind. With your eagle bind, begin to push the arms up and away from you the whole time. Bring the right ear towards the right shoulder one more time. And gently chin towards the chest. Left ear to the left shoulder. Bring the head back to center. Fold it forwards with your eagle arms. Onto the arms, bring the hands to the shins, inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and find your way to downward dog. Begin to get comfortable in your downward dog, maybe bend the knees one at a time. Remember to keep the crown of the head pointing straight down. Can you push your hips farther up and away from you, actively pushing the ground away from you? Keep the head heavy. Begin to move the hips from side to side as you continuously push them away from you. So you're moving the hips to the left, but also up and away from you. To the opposite side, up and away from you. Unclench your jaw, relax your forehead. Come back to center, going to wide-legged child's pose. Relax on your wide-legged child's pose for a few breaths. Melt into the pose. Surrender to the ground. And just begin to feel safer and safer so that you can release any tension, any stress. Take a deeper breath in. Gently as you exhale, open the eyes. Come back to your downward dog. Begin to walk the hands back towards your feet to your forward fold. Enjoy this forward fold. Take yourself a little bit deeper. Create internal rotation on both thighs as you push the sitting bones away from towards the sky. Move the head as if you were saying no, heavily. And then as if you were saying yes. Stop moving. Bring the hands to the shins. Inhale to a flat back. Bend the knees. Bring it back up to your chair. Hold it for one breath here in chair. Come all the way to standing. Left arm underneath the right one. Finding our eagle again. Away from you. Relax your face. This time we're going to rotate the torso to the right. Keep pushing the arms up and away from you. Come back to center. Go right to the other side. Keep twisting all the way to the left. Push the arms up and away from you if you've lost it. Soften your forehead, relax your shoulders. Come back to center. Inhale at center. Exhaling, fold it forwards with your eagle arms. Melt onto the pose here again. Allow the arms to come undone. Knees, point the toes out. Find your malasana, your squat pose. Plant the hands far away from you. Begin to create external rotation on both thighs. So you're kind of pushing the knees outwards. The rotation comes from the hips. Now try to keep the hands where they are and the feet where they are. Begin to straighten the legs, pushing them up and back. So it's like a variation of downward dog. Leave the hands and the feet where they are. Bend the knees, come back to your Malasana. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reach forwards. Exhale, push the hips up and back. Relax the head, relax the shoulder, and then tense the shoulders. So relax the shoulders away from the ears, and then actively push the shoulders towards the ears. Fill up the lungs, bend the knees, sit down. And we're going to, once you sit down, close your eyes. Place the hands on top of the knees just for 1 or 2 breaths to recenter. Find your breath, your center, your beginning, where everything becomes quiet, where everything is safe and comfortable. Gently open the eyes, keeping those emotions within you. Keep them flowing through class, every breath by breath. We're going to bring the left heel in front of the pubic bone and the right foot in front of the left foot. So it's one foot in front of the other. Bring the hands behind you. The fingers are pointing away from you here. Begin by bringing the shoulder blades towards the center, opening the chest, pushing the ground away from you. Lastly, with control, relax the head back. Come back to center. Now this time we're going to, maybe, you can do the same thing or begin to push the hips up and forwards, bringing the knees down to the ground, pushing the chest up. Lastly, relaxing the head back. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes here, activate them, push the ground away from you. Exhaling, come back to center. We're going to change sides. So bring the right foot first and then the left one. Bring the hands behind you, fingers pointing away from you. Shoulder blades to the center of the spine. Inhale. Begin to open up into your back bend. Relax into it gently with control as you exhale. Come back to center. Inhale at center. Exhale, begin to push the hips up and forwards. Try to bring the knees to touch the ground. Squeeze the glutes, push it away from you, the ground. Come back down. Now leave the legs as they are. Lower down onto the forearms. And eventually find your way onto your back. Once you're on your back, bring the arms above the head and grab a hold of opposite elbows. So you're pretty much doing this with the arms when you're lying down. Once there, begin to walk the torso, the shoulder blades, to the top right corner of the mat. So you're trying to find that deep but subtle left side body stretch. Find your Goldilocks stretch. Remember, not your max. Begin to get comfortable there. Begin to relax physically into the pose first. So feel your face relax, your shoulders, the grasp of your hands, your belly. As you relax, you also begin to completely accept whatever is going in your life. You finally lose the resistance towards it. You feel lighter. Very gently. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the torso back to center. Place the hands on your belly. Straighten one leg and then the other. Again, just to simply reconnect for a moment. Find your center, your beginning, your silence one more time. Now let's go to the other side. This time bring the left heel first in front of the pubic bone and then the right one in front of it. Also, try to sit at the edge of the sitting bones. So just lift the hips up, stick your butt out and lower it again, just so to create bigger space in the lower back. Bring the arms up above the head, grab a hold of opposite elbows. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, walk the shoulder blades, the torso, to the top left corner of the mat. Remember, not just all the way to the left, but also up to create that length on the spine. Find it, get comfortable, close your eyes again. Begin just to feel how release begins to conquer your being, your physical being, your emotional being, and your mental being. You simply feel the rhythm of your breath. Gently, as you exhale next time, come back to center. Straighten one leg, then the other. Bring the hands beside the body. And just completely melt here for 1 or 2 breaths. Whatever your posture is right this second, drop everything. Relax fully. Become heavy. As you inhale, begin to come back to your body. Bring the right knee to the chest. Just hug it for a moment. Maybe begin to pull it towards the right armpit instead of towards the chest if you run out of space there. Let's do 1 foot circle with the right one. Point the leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee again. Grab the right knee only with the left hand as you extend the right arm at shoulder height. Fill up the lungs slowly, create space. As you exhale, begin to bring the right leg all the way to the left, sinking into that space that the breath created as you exhaled. Relax your lower back. Stack the hips. Make sure the bottom hip is right underneath the top one. Maybe you want to shimmy the lower hip back so your hips are actually stacked. Can you lengthen the neck a bit more? Take the ears away from the shoulders. And lastly, can you move the head 1 inch to the right? Sorry, to the left, and turn it to the right. Welcome that pose if it's comfortable. Otherwise, bring the head back looking straight up if you prefer that. Begin your vanishing process again. Let go physically. Forget anything that you're imagining, thinking, judging. And very gently, like butter, begin to melt back to the center of your mat, enjoying every little bit of each movement until you reach the center of your mat and you get comfortable for a breath or so. Again, recenter yourself. Bring the left knee to the chest and hug it. Maybe a little deeper towards the left armpit instead. Do that circle with the left foot. Spread the toes apart. Big, slow circle. To the opposite direction. Stop moving the foot. Straighten the left leg up towards the sky. Inhale, reach it higher. Exhale, bend the knee. Grab the left knee only with the right hand. Extend the left arm at shoulder height. As you exhale, twist to the right. Stack the hips. Try to bring both shoulder blades as much to the mat as you comfortably can. Ears away from the shoulders. Move the head 1 inch to the right. Turn it to the left this time. Find your comfortable twist and begin to let go. Relax your fingers, your jaw, your belly. And again, whatever you are resisting in life, whatever you're not looking forwards, whatever you don't want to happen, whatever you're worried about, subconsciously even, accept that that's how you feel. Inhale. Slowly, like butter, begin to melt back to the center of your mat. Again, it's a slow move. Till gradually find center. Find your Shavasana. Get comfortable. Bring the shoulders to the center of the spine. Allow the palms of the hands to face up if it's comfortable for you. Separate the legs a little bit wider than usual. Gently close your eyes and begin to relax your facial expression. Every pore, every cell, every molecule, every muscle relaxes in your face. It begins to be transferred into the back of your head, passing all throughout your brain, your mind. Each one of your thoughts is bathed by this relaxation. Your shoulders follow. You feel both your arms and both your legs completely surrender to gravity, become heavy. Your feet, they flop to the sides if that's what they want to do. Your hands, they completely relax their grasp. Each one of your fingers, you let go of absolutely everything. By doing that, you become more spacious, lighter and clearer. Stay there for a few breaths. Visualize the breath nourishing you, healing you, bringing in more light. Gently you open the eyes. Don't move, don't judge, remain quiet. Simply be the witness of your surroundings by staring at some point in front of you. Keep that silence internally with your eyes open. Moving slowly, holding no opinion about anything, no judgment. Simply feeling the flow of energy running through you. You can close your eyes again and begin to turn onto your side so you can come to sitting cross-legged, moving slowly, taking your time. Again, don't fix your clothes or your hair. Keep that connection with your inner state. Find your center. Release the tension in your shoulders, on your jaw. Lengthen the spine a little bit more. Bring the index finger to slightly touch the thumb. Chin slightly towards the chest. Can you bring your awareness to that line of energy running at the center of your spine? Visualize the flow as potent, strong, healthy, balanced. Bring the hands in front of the heart. And just take a moment to connect to your non-physical aspects, like your soul. Think of your soul just for one moment. Acknowledge it. Namaste. Thank you guys for following us and watching this class. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.